Oh, good morning, everybody. Oh, it's really great to have you back again this morning. Shall we get Jack out of his box? Just give him a really big shout. We'll see if he's ready for the day. Come on, Jack. Out you come. Sleeping time's over. Oh, he's a little bit tired this morning. Have a big stretch. That's it. You guys might want to have a big stretch. Are you ready to sing? We're all ready to sing the welcome song. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Welcome everyone and say hello, say hello, say hello. Welcome everyone and say hello, we're glad you came. Oh, do you know what? I think we'll do things a little bit differently this morning. What do you think, Jack? Should we do things a little bit differently? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to start our time together this morning with some praise and some worship. So in a moment, I'm going to put a clip on that you can join in with some songs that have got words and actions so that we can wake ourselves up at the beginning of this day. So get ready, stand up wherever you are and do join in, and I will see you back in just a couple of minutes once we've done our praising and our singing and our, yeah, you can do some dancing. No. Do you know what we wanted to do? No. You want to do some barking. That would be too noisy, wouldn't it? It would. Too noisy. Singing, dancing, praising, but just for the next few minutes, no barking, okay? Yeah, you promise? Okay, right, I'll see you back in a moment. Bye.
Worship and wiggle. Are you up? Are you ready to worship? Are you ready to wiggle?
He made this big, bright, beautiful
welcome back. I hope you all really enjoyed praising and dancing and singing. Did you have a nice time? You loved it. Oh, I'm glad that you loved it. I hope all of you guys loved it too. So, Jack, have you got a story for us today? And what's our story about? Fish. Jack loves eating fish. He quite likes eating chips too, don't you? Yeah, but it's not. Chips aren't good for him, are they? Chips aren't good for dogs. But fish is good. Fish is really good. So our story today, should we get our Bible out and have a look and see what it is? Get ready, everybody, to sing our Bible song. Let me get our Bible out of the box, ready. You're going to hold it for us. Oh, it's heavy. Let's find our page that we're going to read from. Are you ready to sing the Bible song, everybody? So let's find our page. It's called... Very good reading, Jack. Yes, it's called Fish for Breakfast. Let's put our story there ready. Ready to sing, everybody. So, it goes like this. Here's the Bible, here's the Bible, a special book, a special book. What's inside it? What's inside it? Let's take a look, let's take a look. So, our story today takes place by the Sea of Galilee. I wonder if we've got anything here that could help us to tell it. Oh, shall we use this old towel? Let's use this old towel here. That can be the sand. Shall we put that there like that? That can be the sand. And shall we use this blanket here? Let's put this blanket here across here. There we go. That can be the sea. So we've got the sand and we've got the sea. Anything else that we need? You sit there. You sit there. Are you paying attention? Being good. Good boy. You sit there and we'll see what else we've got in our box that we could use for... Oh, I know. What might you have on the sea? A boat. Let's get a boat out. Let's put this boat just by the edge of the sea. And then we need some of Jesus' friends, some of Jesus' disciples. Peter and his friends, they were feeling happy, but they were feeling a little bit bored too. They were happy because they knew that Jesus was alive. They were really excited about that. But they hadn't seen him for a while. And they didn't know when they were going to see him again. So they had a little chat and they thought, oh, what shall we do? Well, their tummies were hungry, so they thought, I know, let's go, let's set sail and let's do some fishing. So that's what they did. So they climbed into their fishing boat. And they, better face the right way, they sailed out to sea. Oh, can any of you do that? Why don't you guys have a try at doing that? Just imagine that you're rowing right out to sea to go and catch some fish. And when they got to a good spot, they stopped and they threw out their nets. They threw out their nets like that. And then they waited. And they waited. And they waited. They waited so long that they started to feel a little bit bored. They went. I wonder if any of you can act a little bit bored. They've been waiting so long and still no fish. The sun started to go down. It got dark. It was night. They waited so long that the sun started to come up again. And as the sun started to come up, they noticed something, or someone. They noticed someone on the seashore. And that someone that they noticed on the seashore, who's struggling to stand up today, who they noticed on the seashore, gave them a big shout. And he said, hey guys, have you caught any fish? They said, no, we've not caught anything and we're just about to row back to shore. Well, said the man, why don't you throw your net out onto the other side? sailed round like that. They threw out their net onto the other side, just like that. Guess what happened? Just as they did, the net filled up with all sorts of fish. Lots and lots of fish. They couldn't believe it. There were so many fish, and the net didn't even break. Well, Jesus' friends looked at each other. They looked at the fish, and they looked at the stranger on the shore, and one of them suddenly thought about something. He suddenly remembered. I'm sure something like this has happened before. They looked at each other, they looked at the man, they looked at the fish. They realised it was Jesus. It's Jesus, said one of Jesus' friends. And Peter, who was in the boat, jumped out of the boat straight into the water and started swimming as fast as he could all the way to the shore to see Jesus. Imagine that, swimming as fast as he could all the way to the shore. The other disciples started to row back. They pulled in all the fish into their nets and started to row back. And you'll never guess what Jesus was doing. Have you guessed? He'd made a barbecue. He'd made a barbecue on the shore, and he was cooking some fish on the barbecue for their breakfast. So they all came to join Jesus to have their breakfast on the side of the shore, and they chatted and they chatted. Jesus talked to them about God's big plan, told them some of the things that were going to happen, and they ate until their tummies were full, and all that was left was the bones of the fish. Oh, they'd had such a good day. They really, really loved spending time and hanging out with Jesus. Right, let's put that there, and let's put that there, because that's the end of our story this morning. But I wonder, talk to Jack. Let's get Jack back. Did you enjoy that story, Jack? What are you wondering? Yeah. I wonder if you were having breakfast with Jesus, if you were on that shore then, you'd imagine that you're one of the disciples. I wonder what you would have talked to him about, what you would have asked him. Let's just spend a moment just wondering about that. That if you were one of the disciples, if you were Peter or James or John or one of the other disciples that was eating fish with Jesus on the seashore, I wonder, what would you have asked him? What would you have talked about? Yes, I wonder that too. Jack's wondering what Jesus might have said to him if he'd have been there. Let's just spend a moment quietly just wondering and thinking about that. And then, when you finish thinking about it, just give me a thumb up again so I know you're ready. You might want to just spend a few minutes telling somebody else that's in your household what you were just thinking about, what you would have said to Jesus if you'd have been there then. Yeah, that's right. Jack says, although we can't see Jesus now with us here, like those early disciples could see him on the beach, that he is still with us and that we can still talk to him, can't we? And we can still tell him about the things on our hearts, the things that we're looking forward to or are excited about or are worried about. We can still do that, can't we, Jack? Yeah. So, hey, shall we sing our prayer song? And then at the end of our prayer song, why don't you tell God, tell Jesus some of the things that you are excited about or some of the things that you'd really like to just talk to him about this morning? Are you ready? Shall we sing the song? It goes like this. We know God is always there. Now it's time to say a prayer. Stretch hands wide, then give a clap. Fold them safely in your lap. We know God is always there. Now it's time to say a prayer. Right, you might want to close your eyes and just tell, I don't know, maybe tell Jesus something that you're looking forward to about this afternoon, something that you're excited about and would like to tell him about. And just spend a few moments just talking to him about that. Oh, and I wonder too, perhaps there's something that you would like to tell God about, that maybe you'd like God to help with. It might be something you thought, I'd really like God to help with that situation or that thing that's going on. So perhaps now just spend another moment just telling Jesus about something that you'd like him to help with. Amen. Oh, that was great. It was lovely to spend a little bit of time chatting to God. You like chatting to God, don't you? Yes, he likes chatting to God. I know, and he likes chatting to all his friends and his mums and dads and his aunties and uncles, and he quite likes barking too, don't you? Yes, he barks a little bit too much, it is true. Right, Jack, you look like you're getting a little bit tired now and like it's time for you to go and have your afternoon nap. Is that right? No, you want to stay up a bit longer? No, I think it is really time for you to have your afternoon nap. So are you ready, everybody? Should we sing bye-bye to him? Because he does need to get his sleep. So we're ready. Goodbye, everyone. Wave goodbye to Jack. We've had fun and he'll be back. Goodbye, everyone. Wave goodbye to Jack. We've had fun and he'll be back. Goodbye, everybody. Let's put Jack back in here. Have you sleep. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a lovely afternoon this afternoon. God bless you all and see you all soon. Bye.